First in here.
Huh?
This is supposed to be here.
8:30. So,
Did you do minutes?
the minutes and then do the insurance.
Yeah.
I make a motion, we accept the minutes of October 24th meeting.
Second.
And we have a second, we adopt the minutes of October 24th. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. We waited until today, since you were gone last week, to make the decision on the benefits.
You have the current.
I think
There he
that's
is.
one.
How 850, guys?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So round
I'll
corner.
make copies of
and,
this new one for you. This is the one with
I
the
guess I
third
can.
option in it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
emailed this to you, I didn't really make you copy.
You're first.
I'll copy it.
Well, I didn't see a line. So I walked in.
No lines.
Need it right here.
So what are they doing on 50?
Oh, they're, what are they doing?
I don't know, but they've got it just one lane traffic
Yeah,
all the way through here, right?
and, yeah, from out towards 28150.
I don't know what they're doing.
And you can go across it okay, and I'd already started down, so maybe it's gonna be up here. And then on the other way.
Well, they had the cones up along the side on 281.
They just put them up.
They can't,
Oh, they-
they're
they-
moving.
must have-
Yeah,
They're
they
moving
were
it from
doing
day to day
the
where they're at.
one lane thing over the overpass.
What were they doing?
I don't know.
I never could figure
I
it out.
don't know, I haven't seen any equipment, that's, I mean, I'm just seeing signs, and Melissa says, hey, we need to go across it, I'm in a hurry. Old dad does that for 40 years, you turn.
Yeah.
It's like, you look at how those trailers in the distance, you go, uh-oh.
Somebody said that they were cutting lines and.
Yeah, okay.
Well, my new pickup's supposed to
Maybe
steer
I did make
itself,
you
so
guys
maybe.
copy. Yeah,
set
we
it
got
up.
this before session. And that's right. This is
But
traffic.
then they went up to the bridge on 281 yesterday because that's been pretty rough and they milled that off and tried to smooth that out. There's been a bunch of guys complaining about how rough that bridge was. So now they're moving up to 50 again, so they're bumping all around.
Wait till they start working on that.
Oh, I don't know what
Could
we're
be
doing.
in that room.
Shoot.
Well, they're gonna fix the outside
Those are
first.
shoe
I hope so.
Shoe fly.
They're supposed to shoe fly.
Do the shoe flies first.
Yes.
Around the
And then-
Oh, yeah,
intersection.
because the
Yeah,
semis,
they're not
They'll
gonna-
have to shoe fly.
Yeah,
They'll
they'll
take
take
it,
them
so.
out.
and then those mills, you imagine if I turn a mill around one of them babies.
They won't show up for a little while. Well, they're not gonna go around.
I was gonna say, I don't know. I'm curious how far a car can go at 80 mile an hour over your complement, or short contacts or.
Yeah, I'm hoping they don't have too much of a rise in it, because there's gonna be a lot of semis that go right over
If
it.
it's like the one at
Florence.
Marion and Florence. it's
They
like-
got all the debris out of there, the truckers took care of that. Some of them just go straight.
Oh, yeah.
I like
I've seen them do it.
I like to take the pictures of the tire marks over the concrete.
Oh, yeah.
In at Florence.
Yeah.
Well, see, the one up at Marion is gonna be like the one here.
All right.
That one at
77.
Florence isn't very big.
No, and you should have seen the first one.
That's
It's about the size of it.
You're,
Yeah.
So, what do we need to do?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought we were just visiting, I'm sorry. You know, as the world turns story, as Doris and I age, we're gonna have to have a stand-in, because Doris and I are just away from it. And we've pretty much been, one of us has always been here up until about July. And we've had 2 one-day gaps. There's nobody close to do it, and if you have like somebody like Doris that's here, one of the 3 of us, we should be able to have somebody here at all times, so that you can get your cremation, stuff like that, because quite honestly, try and call the forensic coroner for the region on Friday, you get his answering service, and you get a result on Monday. The trouble is, cremation is supposed to be Friday in Dodge at 3 o'clock. And say they won't even answer their phone. And the coroner for the area here Dr. Jones is intermittently gone for months at a time, and that's been one of the big things. And there's a corner in Great Bend, so I end up getting a lot of stuff from Great Bend just because he's not available. And nobody wants to be foreman. You know, it's a highly paying job, nothing. And pays you mileage, I think. And, yeah.
And the hours are great.
And
Yeah, especially, and he gets to see really great things. But if we could get somebody into it and see, Doris started basically on the job training. Now it's a little bit different. You have to do an online, I should say, they have online courses that the KBI recommend. And then you go to the Sedgwick County Coroner's Office and follow a real one around. And they've got one in Reno County that's hooked up with that Sedgwick County, and that gives her some experience. She's willing to do that basically for us, to go up there just to get the experience. The only thing that I'm in here for, I think the course, which is a 4-month online course, is about $500 by the time you get everything done, because you actually get a badge. And I don't even think I have a badge.
But no gun.
Melissa Stahl.
Yeah, no, but nothing I know, no taser either. But it's just one of those things, they're increasing the requirements. And we seem to be the shooting capital of Kansas. You know, I think I've attended more shootings than probably 3 counties around here. You go to a meeting and they say, well, we've had 8 in 3 years, we get 8 in about every 3 years, you know, and we're a county of 5,000.
And one of them's gotta be, needs to be here in the county.
Makes it simpler because remember when Fisher died? I was in Cunningham hunting, and they waited till I got back. That was 6 hours, the roads were icy, and I wondered just, you know, before cell phones, I was wondering, I went in the grocery store to get some honey bun to eat, and everybody in the grocery store said, they find you, they thought I was a And I'm going, and I'm in my camera. And I go home, and Judy comes and says, they didn't call me. And it was Fisher out here that December day. You know, like, geez, I was coming. And it just, I felt really bad about that. And then we called me. So, and that's where you run into deals. And they can't cremate them without logistical paperwork. You know, you have to have somebody sign it that's got a number after their name.
Yeah.
Or they can't do anything at all. And really, it's probably the #1 thing that goes on, like a hospice death, they want to cremate. And if I'm not the physician, then you have to have a coroner sign it. That's where this Friday to Monday thing comes in, or on weekends.
does she have to have this training before they can appoint her?
Well, they can appoint her as long as we're around.
Okay, I
The
didn't.
big buck comes in if she's here by herself. That's why
Because,
she's got to do that.
I talked to Barton County and she said if we appoint her now, we have to reappoint her in January.
Right.
Okay, which isn't.
And as long as we're,
But
here,
I didn't know if.
it's kind of a solo fight thing. But the thing is, I want her to get certified. Doris was grandfathered certified. They don't do that anymore. The window for that closed about 10 years ago. And when they're all young.
But Ms. Wilson work for the county?
No, she works for.
Yeah. Just like Doris, full-time Doris, part-time and part-time public health, but it all worked out. And then everybody argues, I think I'm gonna run for the bill.
For coroner?
Yeah.
You do.
Oh, okay, I don't even know.
Somebody bills for you.
Okay, well, that's great, I'm good.
For doors too.
Okay. And
I'm
see,
not sure what.
How much
they-
is it?
135, I think. See, I'm behind, how much do I get? Maybe I'll just put in medicine in the corner. See, most of
Go around trying to drum up business.
You stab them, we slap them.
You and Dennis or you? Carl literally fell out in the parking lot at the shortstop. And Dennis was the first one to jump up and run out there and check on. And Frank Tucker said, well, he was trying to help him out, but you were stepping on him at the same time.
You get 200 plus mileage.
Oh, really? I think better on that. I didn't know about it. I thought it was $150. I think for one
We just started the mileage thing.
So we
What, years ago?
So-
pay for her phone number.
Yeah.
So she'll have to
If that's
start,
agreeable to you, I don't know.
That's fine with me.
You know, the investigator that's in Reno County, that, because I'm in Reno County a lot, because I know about Sylvia, and they train in Wichita all the way through, and so Wichita pays $8,000 a month for their coroner services, because they couldn't find a coroner. The guy before this bunch identified Calhoun as a human with an ophthalmologist. They kind of got things in a disarray after that. And so then when they have certified coroner like RX, they go to the scene. It's tough when you have your coroner in Hawaii or in California in the wine country to go to a RX. That's where the rubber gets metal. I mean, it really is a problem because somebody's going to show up at the scene because I've told theoretically can't have the body until a coroner or a coroner investigator appears. A lot of times it happens, but I'm just saying, if something goes wrong, then you know it's wrong.
so is there a time limit on this online course? I mean, obviously, the
She'll-
sooner she gets it
She'll have
completed,
by
the
the end
better
of the year.
off.
I'm sure she's scratching at the door. And, so I think by the end of the year, what she'll have done.
How much ride-along will she have to do a Sedgwick County?
Actually, that, I don't really know that. Doris knows that. She's the one that talked to everybody, and got the doctor to agree to it down there. And really the issue, comes down, I hate to say everything's paperwork now, but it really is how to fill a paper out, work it out, how to make the statement, and, that kind of thing. And then the rest of it just, I don't want to say common sense, but training and common sense.
When you guys like show up at like a car wreck scene or something like that, I mean, do you guys take pictures?
Oh, yeah.
Have to document everything in case you're called to be a
Yes.
witness, you have to have
We have our own
everything.
pictures, they're independent, and in some of the circumstances, at times, we don't get pictures because we rely on law enforcement. In our last autopsy that we had, that they were the sole person, including the doctor who was doing it, he didn't take any pictures. We saw ceiling lights, because the person was kind of doing the old point, hope we got the picture. And so they weren't very quality. Doris was meticulous. I mean, you almost have to push her out of the way to see the person that you're trying to look at, because you tend to take pictures of tattoos and stuff like that. But it's the only way sometimes you end up where you have the dead camera battery out there through. Davis and
You carry a camera or you just use your iPhone?
there is a real dispute. I think Mike can address that one. I'm not supposed to have anything on the phone. So I'll take the tip.
I would move that we appoint Melissa Staub as deputy coroner and agree to pay her online course that she needs to take to find out.
Say that.
Motion been made and second, any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Motion carried.
Thank you, guys. Now I'm going to Kingsville. At 9, I want to be there at 9.
Happy random.
Call me if you're
Okay, cool.
You want to decide about your insurance now?
Is that the new one?
Yeah. I'll let you guys copies of this. You have one, don't you, Clay?
Yes, I do.
Clark was the surname.
Do they,
You're gonna be there day you're gonna be
This is
gone.
the day I'm supposed to be traveling.
I'll figure it out. We'll see. I went through everything, and I got some questions, but not of you, so. You know, I'm fine.
On the pictures on the phone, is that because somebody could hack into your phone and get the
I don't
pictures?
know, we're just a lot of pieces from it today, yeah.
Well, that's my copy.
Okay, so
I just wanted to be aware.
they gave us option 3, with
Yes.
an increase of an increase of 5,000 from option 2.
On your specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I say? So $31,000 in savings, you take the additional 10,000 in risk. We would have to have 4 individuals outside of the lake, besides the 2 laser, spend an additional 10,000 next year for it not to be a bad deal. He's good either way. He just wants to know what you want to do.
Just to kind of recap, so right now we're at 35,000, right?
Yes.
And we were paying our annual premium 143,000 and change. Am I looking at
It's
the
under
right?
the current column, yes, yes.
Do you look at the top number or the bottom number?
Well, your expected costs are clear at the bottom, which is what you need to look
It's
at.
230.
That's your
Estimated fixed cost
fixed cost.
is 230,000.
So we're going from 186 to 230 if we stay the way we are.
Otherwise, yeah, if you raise it 10,000 on that specific, you would go up 16,000. Well, it's about half.
And so are we thinking about going to 45 or 40?
That's up to you guys.
What was the deal that you just said?
He's
was-
good either way.
Either way. You said you take on 10,000.
You're taking on 10,000 more risk, but you'd have to have 4 individuals outside of the 2 lasers we already have that would have to spend an additional 10,000 for it not to be a better deal. You're rolling the dice. With self-insured, that's what you do every year. So,
Still 45?
we have plenty in reserve.
See, if you go from 40, on the 40 was 214,000, on the 45 is 202.
Yeah, so you're saying 12,000.
You're taking on more risk, but yet you're saving,
Yeah.
so.
But everything else remains the same as far as coverage.
Oh, your coverage doesn't change, except for that specific,
The laser.
yeah, basically.
What do you say we would save at the 45, we would save 30,000, at 10,000 more risk?
31,000, that's what I'm saying.
That's
To take on an additional 10,000 in risk.
itself.
You'll make that motion, don't
Just go to option 3.
you? And is that basically our 45 is our electric deductible or what, or out of pocket?
It's the aggregating specific, which,
So do I need to just say go to option 3?
option
Okay, I make a motion that we go to option 3.
Second.
And move a second, we go to option 3, for the health insurance. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. All right.
I have her call down, because I know Rock.
I feel
You got any big happenings in the county?
Might be good.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't leave your laptop.
It's 8:50 in the morning, I did not do it.
What this is,
is a in-car camera system. We have kind of a makeshift that we're using kind of GoPros. They're not the best in the world, but they've been working for us. But this is a actual in-car camera system. Military grade.
It's military grade
He talked to
specs.
most of the salesmen on that and stuff that you're talking about. They hook up with your lights whenever you activate your lights, so it can cover you on any car stop you do or any chase or anything else like that. It's like, kind of like that Eyewitness and went over to the brands.
It's kind of like the Eyewitness, the WatchGuard camera systems.
That you see on the, any kind of show that shows that it'll have everything in there. And it also includes 5 free body cams that are actually free if we go with this system.
And that's for 5.
And that's for
cameras?
5 all cars to have.
On your
And this
body,
is not coming out of my budget, this would be coming out of my reserve fund.
like on your body cams, is it Bluetooth to like a memory in the car, or is it on?
No.
It has to be taken out. This
Some of
here,
Micro, our ones we have now are in the cameras that we have in our car and the cameras that we have on our body cams are little micro SD cards. So we have to actually physically lay hands on them, bring them to the office, download them. And, you know, we don't save all of our traffic stops. If just for instance, I've operated a camera system and had one for years. So if I'm making a traffic stop where I know I'm writing a ticket, I could save the ticket number to that traffic stop, save that traffic stop. If I don't need it, once the ticket's done, I just delete the video and it's done and over with. But if you would have a car chase, something like that, you know, you can assign it case numbers, however, it makes Mike's job a little bit easier prosecuting things, and defense attorneys tend to like, okay, you've got video, this is what happened.
yeah, the car camera system is basically it's a twofold deal. It sets up for prosecution, but it's also for defense with any claims against the officers. He said, no, I did not do that. I mean, so many agencies and states have people make claims that, oh, he was rude to me, he said this and this and this, and it's all on video and saying, no, you can't do that. Yeah, it's a twofold deal.
So this comes with 5 car cameras and then 5 body
Body
cameras.
cams also.
Yes.
So when you get out of the car in the body cam, do you have to touch that? to
You
turn it on?
have to turn the body
This
cam
is-
on.
yes.
Yeah. I know why I asked about Bluetooth. If you have a shootout with somebody,
Yeah.
and they end up shooting dead, if they grab your body cam, then there's no
Well, the good thing about
worst case scenario.
worst case scenario, and I see where you're getting at. But with the in-car camera system itself, as long as the officer is doing what they're supposed to do and it's set up the way it's supposed to be set up, it's kind of a fail-safe system. Because the only ones that would be able to remove that, and the way that I want to set it up would be administrative only, so it'd be the sheriff and I'd be the only ones to be able to remove that card. With this, on that bit, it comes with a wireless download.
Download, so when they come into the courthouse,
Basically, they pull it back here, it's automatically
pulls their
uploads.
data out of it.
Okay.
They won't have
Stores
any
it.
access. They're not gonna have any access to the camera systems. It just keeps claims down and they don't mess anything up, they don't know what they're doing. But like I was saying, that this is the grand total cost, but this, like I say, is not coming out of my working budget this year. This is my reserve that I've been building up since I came here. I have enough in there.
So this is a turnkey, whoever you buy this from, they install it.
Our installer that we use to do the vehicles has quoted me, no more than $350 to install all 5 units. And we're gonna have to work a little bit with Randy, just for storage wise, which is no big deal. We got the extra storage on one or two of the computers downstairs. So basically, when we get if we do these, we'll get on the phone with the California guy that will be actually the one that's gonna be installing the software to our system. Him and Randy are gonna talk, and this is very easy to use, from my
But as
understanding.
far as the storage equipment, I probably will go ahead and store one system by itself for this only. Nothing else will ever come in it. That way we don't have any coming from our civil processing that we're using for backup storage. It'll just be a camera car system only. It's a little added cost, but it's protected. It's only gonna be one system only we use in this computer system and backup system.
We're basically saving $2,500 off this bid right now till the end of the month.
And And the next closest bid we had, that did not include body cameras, was right at 5,000.
Yeah, 5,000 a unit just for an in-car camera.
Years ago, it used to be Eyewitness, Watch Guard, and everything, it used to be the only camera systems there are, but that was 10 years ago. Now, there are so many different, everybody has them, and like I say, these are used a lot in the military, they're
Yeah.
military grade, they're tougher.
Sounds about me. We talked about doing that
5 years ago, they just never got done.
Is there any way, like when you guys transport prisoners, I mean, do you use Davin's old vehicle or do you transport them in a regular?
We use the old vehicle quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys need to have something in there where if you're transporting a prisoner and something starts going on, you can tap it on? Or when they say, well, they.
Oh, yeah,
this or
you
that?
can automatically
These are,
just.
these are set up aside inside,
Yeah.
they're inside, outside.
Okay.
Prisoner cams, what we
Yeah,
call,
we-
is what we short
Cage
So if
sell.
there becomes some big situation,
I can add it,
prisoner,
yeah.
you can say, this is what happened.
Right now we
You have
have
5 on the road,
five on the
plus
road,
that one.
plus that one.
You need to get one for that one while you're getting
Well,
it?
what we'll probably do, that one will go away, just make sure that we can trade it.
Right.
Mine will be coming the next transport.
Oh, I see.
So I'm
They
thinking
don't
maybe
get
after the
one.
first year, we just.
And then we
buy
probably
different
might,
systems.
probably just have to go ahead and get another one then for the
Okay.
new vehicle.
Okay.
That way we can leave everything
That way it
intact.
would be set up, instead of having to switch it from vehicle. Once you're in a vehicle out, it just kind of stay there for 4 years, I think it's better than trying to switch it.
So your your dash camera, I mean, it'll shoot out forward and then it also shoots back into the car.
Yeah, it has a separate camera. This particular system has a separate camera for in-car stuff. And the actually dash cams that we have, it's got a secondary camera on the bottom of it that you point towards the passenger seat, especially my vehicle, I haul everybody up front. So if I have somebody I arrested for DUI and they start making unsolicited statements, we have a homicide, my camera's going. Yeah. I can actually black my camera out. I know that it's going, but they don't know that it's going. So,
In my vehicle, it will be better off than one we got from Gavin, because actually I have a third row seat, so it's all come here if we would have to. I mean, we have had to haul up to 5 at a time from one place.
Would it be cheaper to buy the sixth one right now, you don't think, than what you're gonna have to pay for later?
and I think another $3,000 onto that.
$3,000, I can go ahead and give you right at, give you go under $2,100, probably just go ahead and call it.
And that way they're all exact same. You don't have to worry
Yeah.
about
Is it
model
hard to
change.
switch them, like take one out for that and put it in something else, or? you-
Talking to the
It's not.
Talking to the company and then talking to the installer, I actually got the specs from the company sent to the installer, and he's out waiting on a pipeline in western Kansas, so I said, this is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it boils down to just like 3 or 4 cables, and then running your wire to the action on your lights, and then however you want it set up, so.
But I think what you're saying is if you go ahead and buy the extra one, not bother putting it in Davin's old vehicle, just put it on the shelf till you get the new one.
Get for the house, if it-
Who knows if they're not
Because
gonna be there by the time
we're already
you-
working on speccing out a new one already, because we've already got lights and is that something we can kind of decide on a vehicle before the year, but not purchase it? I mean, get the kind of that we would like to
You can't
purchase.
bring it to the board.
Can't bring it to the board.
If it's discussed in meeting, it has to be purchased that year.
Okay.
Otherwise, we have to encumber
Because
that
we're-
money and it.
We don't want to.
No,
We
no,
don't like
no,
to
no,
talk
no.
about
I
it. You
just-
two
because
can
we
get
were-
it
we were
spec and come
expecting
in
on
the
certain
first
things
meeting in
for
January
this
and say.
speccing system.
And that's what
Still
typically
on
what
board.
we've tried to do
Right,
is
no.
spec one in December and have it ready to go for the first
Exactly,
meeting.
but don't, you can't, I mean, they can't decide on it or you can't discuss it.
No, we were talking about purchasing them, because this one here will have to be outfitted with lights and everything. It'll be another new outfit, basically. 'Cause what is actually on our transport van is older and outdated that was just left on there.
Yeah.
Our van, but yeah, it's a new one will, which would be mine, will have spec out the lights and stuff. So we were trying to purchase some of the equipment this year on this budget, instead of all next year on the next budget.
Your equipment would be fine with the actual purchase.
Well, sometimes
of the-
it's specific, vehicle specific.
We're talking, you know, if we keep sheriff's vehicles in as a slip top vehicle like we would like to do. It's kind of hard to order, all right, well, I'm gonna get a light bar for a Ford pickup, then I'm gonna end up with a Dodge pickup, then I gotta turn around and send it back all around.
Yeah.
So,
So,
I mean, a lot of the stuff that we're looking at to put in his new vehicle, we can order.
we can order, but certain things, it just is.
Certain things we'll have to wait on.
vehicle-specific. That's the reason I was wondering if
Can you get a quote from the
we can get. all kinds of-
manufacturer as far as vehicles, where you have a pretty good idea what you want for next year?
I was gonna start specing vehicles about the middle of November, first part of December. And Diesel works pretty good with me that she'll honor that bid, whatever we do.
We can have it, I can have it in for the first year, but that would carry over till after the first year.
And, I mean, we can encumber that money, but we just have to make sure we have it.
I know, I was just trying to do it with budgeting I have instead of not worry about hitting it, the unknown for next year. If I have it still available, I'd rather use it than,
Right.
oh no, here, I'll take it all out of this one, and something comes up, and then all of a sudden, now I don't have
Yeah.
Or crash a unit, have
Just
to
trying
buy
to cut
the
it
equipment.
But if we talk about a vehicle, then where Rob's wanting to take like the light bars off in 1 year and then the vehicle the next year, if we talk about the vehicle, then you gotta take the vehicle and the light bars all off 1 year, don't you?
Yeah.
Because this year took a bigger hit,
Well,
because we had to
bought
totally
two
outfit the
vehicles.
entire vehicle
We
this
bought-
year because. of the-
Yeah, we bought
so,
two. But didn't we budget for next year to buy two also?
no.
Yeah.
We were, that's where some of the extras come from, yes, correct, that was that increase. Should be good. Come back. It was just an idea, just to see.
Yep.
It was 6.
Yes, sir. You got it
That'll
about.
actually give us a spare body to put on the shelf also.
Do you want me to give six and six?
Yeah, because he's doing the body, the body kit part of
It's
it.
a consensus of 5-6.
By 6 rather than 5.
I took that first figure, 17,443, and divided it by 5, and added, I got $21,057.68. Now, I didn't add any more for shipping and handling, because
I wouldn't think it,
throw one more in there,
Yeah.
they're not charging.
give or take, I mean, and then we know we've got about a $350 cost for it, so.
It's also a
But if you all
5
agree,
years
I would say it was
old.
a consensus of the board, we'll
Yeah,
have
the
to 6
auto
units for
download
all
is-
year.
is like $2 per year.
Make sure you do.
That way they don't have to mess with it, come up with it in the box itself. So,
The only thing we'll have to lay hands on is the actual body camera itself, so they'll have to come in and dock it in a station, but it will download itself.
so we can set it up with this new, with the only
Only
backup,
computer to do it.
computer backup, just one home.
Yeah,
Nothing else will be allowed on that.
We budgeted for 10 vehicles.
So, since this is not coming out of
Which I
your
thought they
budget,
were,
out of your budget, it's not.
No, it's not, it's
So
my
with
reserve.
the consensus of the board, it doesn't require a motion.
I know, I just wanted to make you
Right.
aware of it and everything else to show you what we were doing.
So,
It's better to let you know than
Yeah.
let you find out blindsided, say, hey, why are we spending this kind of money?
and you are gonna order 6.
Yes,
They
I'll
go-
order six this
With,
morning.
with the way you play with approach, why not go ahead and just do the 6 one, and we'll just have it on the shelf.
And that gives us a spare body camera too, if we need it.
Everything else, for all the same.
Yep.
All the same, everything's the same, we don't have to worry about a different model here, different model there.
And if you wanted to install it, you could.
Could,
We got
It's up to you.
about 5 months before we actually, it doesn't mean we're 12 weeks, totally outfitted and in use. It normally takes 3 months by the time you order, get everything in it. Waiting time is, on the delivery is the biggest part.
unless you
And we
find
don't order
something.
anything special,
Yeah.
and it still takes us 3 months. If you go off and get it off the showroom floor, I mean, they have those kind of vehicles there.
Will you get another truck next time?
Yes, you can.
Truck?
I don't see, honestly, it was not, I mean, it is nice and everything else, but truck has more uses.
Oh, yeah.
Probably,
When I carried all the hazmat gear that I had and everything else, I was planning to have all that for meth labs and all. We haven't had to worry about meth lab, an actual cooking meth lab for a long time, yes. So I don't have to carry that gear, and I take stuff from tire like that, we'll see some air packs and stuff like that. I got one, if something came up, I would come to the office and grab it. All right,
Okay.
just wanted to make you aware.
Thank you.
Okay, stand back crying.
I understand.
I'll put it really equipment stuff.
They have it out there?
There are, what I need you for, there are a whole bunch of these cartridges on my desk that Randy thinks will fit on your computer.
Okay.
They're in that little basket thing.
Devin,
He said for you to try them.
Okay.
He thought you had the only one that would work.
It's an H, I think
HP
there's, I'll come back up and look at it here after that, so.
no, you're not.
The first one, three days, we did the checks. He's told us we have estimated quotes from AC Supply to Grand Prairie. The one that, the last one difference is they were on 6 meters with the first behind there. So he an additional 7. So we'll keep this all over and find out. Right now, it's just, you know, like, see what happens. I'm gonna build that wall. We're gonna do it around, we just want to set up a wall, it's just more than that.
Are those panels 16 inches wide?
They're 16 inch aluminum panels. They're interlockable, run kind of on a seam. So it sits in there and you can move them back and forth a certain degree. They're going to rest one place. This is how they're
So this is coming from Grant through Kansas.
Yeah, they wrote in for the green, but approved the 28 and that was not the actual price match that wasn't.
So, and your invoice would be 41,500 or 4,150, 9,500.
I know the rate is estimated, but yeah, it should be right. They did say that if you not presented them, any extra funds, they let us see if it's used for training. Whatever we need to
Did
use.
you write a report? No, I didn't.
I didn't have one.
I was more of an observer than even, I just was there and made a piece of it.
How big is the auger? It says half-inch direct drag.
Right, I don't know how big in diameter the auger itself is, the half-inch drive is just actually, the auger attaches to a drill. And so you just push, stick it down in the drain, push the button on the drill, and it just automatically runs up and out of it. So it's actually runs out of the drain. But I don't know how big the actual auger itself is. I think so. Take your 4 inches and line it in the spring. No problem.
Well, this doesn't require.
Since it's grant, you're not spending any budget.
They don't buy the things that they,
Right, yeah.
don't buy anything that's low.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why I specifically have to say, we don't spend the full amount, why would we, just use it for training?
Not that you might trash mine.
Years ago, I went the past 3 weeks, I went around, tried to personally meet each and every person, went to the station, asked everybody the same 3 questions, regarding structural fires, vehicle fires, competitors, all things that we're going to use, structural gear. That's not all the buildings are on, but those are 3 big things. So I just asked each and every person, will you put on structural gear? If you're doing firefighting activities or move on fire scene, those are requirements. I have the answers for everybody. I have one problem. There were a few people I wasn't able to hold up, those that weren't able to get you. I tried to call and talk to, but there was a select few that I couldn't get hold of. Other than that, I have to talk to them. There's 3 names on the back that you can see. I did total, what I'm seeing on our voucher is 60. And so I wonder if there's 3 on the back of that that aren't necessarily available. Those are 2 of those are city fire department only. One is currently on the city fire department, and we're just waiting on him actually just getting for himself and his fire permit. So we'll be coming in at some point in time. But I went ahead and asked that now. With him, he'll probably set on the back of that one, and probably put him right up in front of us. Replacing the boat. It's getting here.
You know, once ago, we talked about, how many people did we decide each station could have? Was it 17 per station?
17 for Maxwell St. John Stafford because they run county and city departments. And then 10 in sewer grading, 12 in Hudson. And then 2.
Well, and 10 in sewer grading and 12 in Hudson.
Right. And then, I don't know where exactly, there was a few open spots that were just kind of, they weren't necessarily assigned to a station itself, like myself. And I think Rob fell into that one. Because we're not really one area, really only impact that particular area's numbers. So the total number that we're not looking to go over is 80 personnel. That would be an absolute max on personnel in the county. And that was done kind of for the reason of putting a lot on each person. And hopefully to help drive it. If we have somebody that's not responding, then it's going to be able to respond. We can, if you're not going to be able to help us out, then people can be on here that's going to.
So on your questions, like, if Darrell wants to drive the fire truck to the house fire, and he doesn't have structure here, can you do that?
He can as long as he stays off of the grounds. And what I refer to as the fire grounds would be collapse on 1.5 times the height of the building. In the city, it's pretty easy to do because you got curbing. Most times you're off the curbing in the street area, you're off the fire grounds. County, we really don't have that, so just go to 1.5 times the height of the building. If you're anywhere inside that, I like to be structured here because there's too many things that can happen.
You know, I guess on your questioning, we just talked about this 2 or 3 weeks ago. I guess this is where, if I was asking a question, I'd say, would you want to reply to the house fire or car or oil tank fire? If you, go to it, are you going to want to be one of the hands-on guys up front? I think the question you ask them, do you guys want to respond to a house fire? You want to respond to a car fire? Well, hell, everybody wants to respond.
Well, I actually asked them if they would do firefighting activities that would require structure cameras, not just if they wanted to respond. I actually asked them, if you guys go, are you going to be willing to put on structure here and do firefighting activities?
Yeah. But even the guys at the trucks need to have firefighting gear on if they're there.
Right.
Whether it's structure fire or wildlife, brush.
And part of the reason for that is there's a lot of things that go wrong. And the flip side is we can have a really limited response. And so that's where you see the yes if needed. Those are people who maybe they've been on the department a while and okay, yeah, I will if I have to. If there's younger ones available, I'm probably gonna let them go first. But if we don't have those people show up or that anything bad ever happened, then yeah, they're gonna jump right into it.
Basically, you had no no's.
There was no no's. There is one person that I didn't have a chance to talk to. I tried to get hold of him for a week. And I'm not sure where he was as far as that goes. That would be the one person that I would be interested to see if he wanted to do it or not. I think it may be one person who might be looking at retiring in the future. Not that I can do that for sure.
So we're looking at 80? No?
No, because I don't want to buy extra gear like we have right just for personnel that are on right now. And then ideas as far as like we talked about, the end result is I'd like to get to where we're purchasing 6, 7 sets a year every year. And we not have to buy so many sets all at once. So that's going to take a little bit of time to get that done. And so having somebody come on, we see quite a bit where someone will run the department and they'll be on for 3, 4, 5 months. And then they move or they decide they don't really like it. They don't have time for it. It's not prevents them from continuing to show up. And so to immediately purchase a year for them and then have that happen, really don't want to do that. So what we've kind of been talking about is putting them on some sort of kind of probationary period per se, just to see if they're going to continue to show up on calls as well as meetings. We can try and give them some wildland gear. It's not nearly as expensive to get. And then we can check if we do have any stock, we can check the unit fits. But even if, okay, yeah, they're going to stay, they're showing up, we would go replace their gear. We would find somebody that's been on the department for years and that's close to their same size. And then we would shift their gear down to them. And buy the new set for the person who's been on. And that way, if that person's on for another year and then leave, and that set of gear goes into stock, we have a set that's sitting there that's 8 years old and only has 2 years left on its stock, rather than the set that's been there that's got 9 years left on its stock. Once it expires, then it'll be discarded and it won't be replaced as you need. And that's kind of
It's kind of like a clothing store. You don't find anybody that fits and you put it for half price and.
the thing is, I just don't want to, when this was done 2 years ago, it was 105 cents a year. 105 cents a year. We don't have 105 cents left.
From your list, how many do you want? How many sets of gears are we talking about buying?
Total or?
Total.
63, I believe, total right now.
Now, you want to get 63 all at once? Or you
Not
gonna-
not necessarily. It was budgeted this year, I think it was 65, what do you call it, budgeted this year and next year. Most of this particular quote that I have here is good through the end of 2015. And so I don't know, the original plan was to divide it up over a 3-year period. If we were to do 25 sets, that's going to put us over that 65 by 10,000. But it's going to give us the price break as well.
We only got 63,000 left in that line.
How much are they a piece?
10,000.
How much is in there, 63,000?
63 and change.
How much are they a piece?
They are, well, depending on, there's just the structure gear, and then there's the interceptor package, which we have, most everybody has wildland gear, and that's what the interceptor package is it couples wildland gear with it, you will get the wildland gear at a discounted price, and a couple of pieces of structure gear at a discounted price. So that would be at 25 or more, would be $32.90, at 24, that's actually,
What you can't, you need to just approve X amount for this budget and then X amount for 19. You can't approve it all right now or else you have to encumber it all and you can't.
Correct.
Is what you've got to do.
And so, I mean, I can come back, because with the prices being through 15, what I'd like to do is purchase this amount this year, and then within the first couple of weeks of January, then we'd be able to purchase, come back and see you guys will be able to purchase. Then, to kind of avoid that increase. separate. So it's just the structural here. So I guess there's a difference per set of roughly $75 on this one per set if you do 25 and
So will the structure here work for Walden Fires?
it would, yes. And there's some that do use that. The drawback to it is the heat units, they can be hard on you.
Yeah, I looked at your list here, like Jared Taylor. I think as soon as he sells his house, he's moving to Manhattan. So we can buy him here.
So what I thought, if we don't buy everything all at one go, which, what we can do with like Garrett is, we can set him out towards the back and wait and see exactly what happens with them if they do sell their house and end up moving. I mean, that is something we'll take into account in case of moving them. So I know when I did talk with him, he did say that he's around more often, he's going to be able to respond more often. So rather than being on the road as much as what he was, he's looking at the road. So.
I'm just dividing it out with the 63,000, they're gonna buy about 18 a year, sets a year. Which is not gonna get you to the 25.
Park it out of the reserve.
Well, if we do,
Are you doing the 3290 or?
Since there was less than 25, I used the 3352 figure. 63,000 divided by 3352 is not
About
quite 19.
350,000.
How much?
so if we did 25 this time, 25 next year, it's still going to us with, let's say, 13 cents. If the budget was left the same for 2020 at 63, could we then replenish the reserve for the closure that's not used in 2020? Or we pull out this year's additional $20.
You always dump money in your reserve regardless, so I wouldn't worry about that. Because every year,
When does the 10-year deal run out on all the equipment?
There's some of it that is out. And what isn't is very close.
So once it runs out, I mean, tell them they can't respond to fires anymore.
They won't be able to really do anything regarding structural firefighting or vehicle fires.
But they can still show up to the scene.
For wildland fires and stuff like that, yeah, absolutely.
So is the Wildland Fire here, is it they got a 10-year life expectancy?
The wildland gear, the structure gear, all that have a 10-year life. I mentioned briefly last time that as soon as we get done with this, and we're looking at SCBA's that are going to be gone, we will do those without our grant. Everything's coming to do at the same time as well.
What did you say, that's,
SCBA, the self-contained breathing apparatus.
how many of those you got?
As far as the actual harnesses, I'm not, I think it's around the 30, 35, 40 range. Cylinder wise, I believe they're 75 to 80 cylinders. And that's because on any fire, I mean, we can run through cylinders pretty quick.
And that you use them mainly just use those on structure fires?
Structure fires, vehicle fires, tank battery fires, anything that would be considered what's considered an IDLH immediately going to burn fire.
17 to transfer 30,000, 16 to transfer 20,000, and 15 to transfer 50,000. So we always transfer.
330 this year.
Take a chunk out of his reserve.
But if they're gonna be outdated, then we're already talking about getting 2 years done on.
I will kind of, I mean, as it sits right now, what I'm looking at doing, and I'm still trying to figure out the best way, but once this actually takes place, 5 years or so down the road, that's when I think, okay, now we start phasing some of this stuff out, rotating it out, so that we don't end up in the same kind of situation where all of this group's gonna do now, it's all done at the same time. We're trying to calculate that out. I'm still kind of looking into that to see exactly how we want to do that.
So the gear that we're buying now that has a 10-year lifespan, you're saying I don't have a 5-year? Because we'll start phasing it out, so we can start stuff.
Well, and that's the problem, that's why I'm trying to figure out a definite way, because it is going to seem, it's still usable for anybody that's going on or anything, I just don't know exactly how we start splitting that up to make it to where we're only doing that 5, 6, 7 sets a year without them. And so that's not necessarily set in stone, it's just something that I'm trying to figure out how to do that. How to split that up.
I mean, going through your list there, like a few little check marks, you know, like on Jared, I mean, whether he's questioned whether he's gonna move, Misty Blakeslee, Joe Crystal. I mean, like some of the gals, I mean, I still have the question, I mean, are they physically capable of going into the house and dragging me out? I mean, if you've got 3 guys there that are big guys and wanna go in, I mean, that's still my concern of why everybody on the scene needs to have it. Needs to have fire suits that are $32.90 a piece, and that we're looking at changing every year. I mean, are we better off, you know, and I mean, evidently, you think everybody needs to have it, but I mean, if you only have to outfit half of them, I mean, hell, I can buy another fire truck.
So I guess all I can do is kind of, this isn't used for just entry on structure fire, but it's used for vehicle fire, somewhere, somebody's not necessarily gonna go down and then we go down.
Yeah.
So the girls that do use that, I mean, they do fight fire. Most of the time they'll try to cut me loose, the one in the office will try to cut me loose to be able to go. But if we're short-handed there, they don't hesitate when we get to that here and
I'm sure they will. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've already got that, did we, but now.
Here, there's something.
You know, if you're a manufacturer of equipment, you want to sell more equipment, you're not even do that. It's only good for 7.5 years.
So how many you have now that's outdated?
I would have to go through and actually look at each set of gear and find out. Because when the gear was actually, the gear came in, the documentation of it per se was not real great. And so there's a lot of gear that's not necessarily, the information on it's not there. Which that
But
would.
didn't we buy 100 and some units 10 years ago?
Yeah.
And that was 10 years ago? So we're looking at, it should all be good up to this year, and next year it's all gonna be outdated.
Pretty much. I think there's some sets that have, it depends on when it was ordered, when it was manufactured. If it was all ordered at the same time, the manufacturing started in November or December. Some of it may have been manufactured then, some of it may have been manufactured in January, February, because it takes a little bit of time to manufacture all the gear and get it sent out, so. But it is, and then, for these purposes, I guess we just assume all years actually, because if it's not, probably within the next few months. it's gonna be.
So that brings up to me the question of how many do you think, unions you think you could get by with and be safe to cover startup now?
If we,
25, what's the magic number?
well, and I think that was, if we did 20, that's why I was saying, if we did 25 now and 25 after the first year. And that's gonna replace 50 sets of those 63.
50 probably sure covers for.
Yeah,
I think so.
Get those other 13.
Do these have a barcode on them or a serial number or?
They have a serial number.
So they ought to be in that, the date of manufacture.
Yep. Yeah, they've got the date of manufacture on the equipment. It would just take going around and looking at each piece of equipment and getting that date of manufacture.
I would say that would be the thing to do, get the ones that are close to being outdated, get those ordered, get those replaced, and then start after the first of the year and do the same thing. I mean, you could do you could do them all. And then see which ones are soon gonna be outdated or already outdated and get those replaced. I'm encouraged if we go with 25 to start with. Get them on,
We're still gonna have it on like reserve.
Yeah.
Because if you go with, I assume you're going with the $3,290 set.
Yeah.
Is that the Cadillac?
Yes.
So you guys want to replace the structure gear handle?
25 cents of that is $82,250.
It's how much?
$82,250.
So you got 19,000, that's gonna have to
Come out of your reserves.
I can tell you guys that it was in 14 or 15, I believe, in one of them that was replaced. So it's not outdated right now. We still have another 5 or 6 years probably left on the life of the car.
How many structure fires you guys been to this year?
I would have to go back and run the report, and look county-wise. Not very many, possibly.
Like on Stafford, I think Stafford and Maxville, probably Hudson. If you're on the fire department, you're on the county and city, right? The city supplies the pumper trucks, is that right? Does the city supply any kind of bunker gear?
No, the agreement it was that if the city would agree to respond their engine out in the county, we would do a structure fire, then the county would maintain structure gear in the CBAs.
How much are these SCBAs? SCBAs.
Depending on what you go with, they could be 5,000 to 6,000
And we're looking at probably replacing 30 of those,
estimated.
5,000 to 6,000.
So, it's a rough guess.
and that's for the canister and regulator.
I believe that.
You fill your own tanks, right?
Right, right. We have the tanks, and the tanks are good for 15 years. They have to be hydro tested 3 times, and then they're done. So they get that hydro test once from the factory, we have 5 years of use, then we have to hydro test them again for 5 years. The last hydro test, and then 5 years. So about every 15 years, the tanks have to be replaced. And it's got the same for the harnesses. Every 2 updates as far as regulations go, got to be replaced.
So in a couple more years, we're looking at 150,000 for those. What's after that?
At that point in time, it's just trying to get onto the track of getting the numbers down and replacing a little bit each year rather than such a big expense. The only other thing that would really be there is the apparatus, which is kind of why we go to reserve some of these. It's not something that we know is going to fix Parker, so we keep it in the budget stuff. That's kind of why we're trying to get a reserve up and have it available.
It looks to me like we got the Cadillac, everything going on. I mean, there's always a wish list of what we'd like to have, but then there's what we actually need. I think that's where me and you are on 2 different pages. And we can stand here and argue all day, so you guys are happy with 25? Make a motion. I mean, what did we do 10 years before when we bought whatever? We got the grant, got them all. I mean, what kind of deal were we on as far as renewing gear? I mean, in fact, there wasn't one.
That was the purpose for the grant, was to try and get back on track because
Because
there
we,
was no renewal whatsoever.
because we had so many incidents, firefighters getting burned up, not wearing the right gear, lawsuits. I mean, all this is, I mean, it's turned into where you gotta buy the absolute best there is to cover your ass from a lawsuit. And basically, all burnt turns down to the taxpayers gotta pay for it. And then they complain to me about it. And then I complain to you about it. And evidently, you're not picking up what I'm putting down.
Well, my concern is the safety of people when they're doing this, I mean, they're leaving their jobs and their community and they live in this county too, it's not the same taxes. And I understand, I do understand the money side of it, I really do. I don't want to have to go to visit somebody's house and all it takes is that one time.
If we have new equipment for everybody, and they show up to a fire, run into the fire without their helmet on or without the right boots on, I mean, we're still liable for that because we didn't force them to do that. So by buying all this equipment and everything, we're still not 100% relieving ourselves. So we could still be looking at a lawsuit, or you could still be making that call.
Right, yes, and that's where I felt people are trying to be in and out here.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Todd, as far as all the regulations. They have to do that, but sometimes government forces us to do things that we don't want to do in a lot of situations.
So this one for 2857 is wildland,
It's not wildland. It's structured here, it
Structure.
doesn't include the wildland.
but the 3290 is wildland and structure.
Yes.
But we really don't
And the
need.
disadvantage of this one, particularly in wildfires, is the uncomfortableness of the heat of the individual.
Right, heating, exhaustion, type stuff is the disadvantage to it.
I would bet that there are very many people that are gonna put their structure gear on if they're going out fighting a wildfire.
Especially in the dead of summer.
And I'd be willing to bet you that 85% of them show up to a structure fire, got the wildland gear on. And 85% of them show up to a car fire, an oil well fire.
And that's what I'm trying to, I'm making sure you have to wear structure gear on these incidents.
Yeah, but I mean, they got the structure gear now, so I mean,
Right, and they are getting better about it. Personnel are getting better.
if you'll make a motion, go make it. I got stuff to do today.
I would make a motion that we buy just the structure gear for 25 or more, so 25 sets at $28.57.
Of the structure here?
Yes. That's what's going out of date, it's a lot about 28.57, if you buy 25 or more, so
So 57.50.
yeah, 50 cents.
Should be 71,437. Okay, it's been
Is there a
moved.
second?
Can we hear a second? I'll second. It's been moved and second that we purchase the 25 sets of fire gear for $2,857.50 each. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Okay.
Motion carried. $71,000. 437.
$71,437.50.
Today.
$71,437.50.
I didn't sign this one, was there a spot for this?
How much you want to bet they come back and say that this is?
That is nice.
No,
to
it
do.
isn't.
Yeah.
This is,
That's what I'm thinking. Not everybody at the structure fire.
He just choose which ones are negative.
And did he take that list of people back? Because when I talk to those people, like I talked to Rob, he goes, no, I don't have any business going into a,
Talk to me.
oh, no. He said, I don't have any business going into a structure fire.
Carol, we'll recess. You wanna
Last
be
week
on
and-
camera? We'll go back into session.
What do you?
Other than, now I've got the life experience of having gone to a commission meeting in a witch costume.
Yeah, there you go.
Fearing as a witch.
Yeah. GMD5 is apparently trying to present some new information, or I shouldn't say that, I don't know if it's new information, it's new discussion. And
Sounds like they got something.
did they?
What I heard.
From Tuesday, reliable.
Yes. Monday,
I mean,
Monday night, we had a precinct. Connie Land was the precinct person. Kent is not, but they've been to a meeting together, and Kent was so exhausted that he sat out in his car during the meeting, but Connie came in and said they had big news. And I tried to get him to come in and tell us at the meeting, and he wouldn't do it. Apparently, it's top secret stuff.
No,
I
we
don't know,
are,
I don't know, yeah, it's,
That's what I know. That's what I know.
okay,
I
I
don't
will
know
trust,
any-
I will
any-
trust that there's some progress there. I also had some correspondence
That's the gossip out there, there's some progress.
Friday that says,
But Friday,
so it was maybe predating what you're saying.
right, because you didn't have your Thursday meeting, right? Because they said that they're, hold on.
They said to hold off
Right.
on the secondary bag, which I tried to stay very from that. I mean, it's not my place to just get in the middle of it that way, but she texted me on Friday, so. I think some conversations with the leaders could help. So I kind of, she kind of said, the leaders would be appreciated, they're really disappointed to know that we're second meetings. So there's clearly a great deal of misunderstanding out there. The letter from the St. John City Council is an example, simply inaccurate about the situation.
Jim. Jim.
Having some conversations with the leaders could help. The proposal does not have to come through GMP, it just has to be approved by them. Also, getting the GMP to actually get started on the implementation plan. So, I have some correspondence with GMP last Friday, basically saying, hold off. So.
I would love to get with somebody other than GMP, because I mean, that's the only people that we want to get all of our information from. And they've had 20 years to work on it. So.
So,
But I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
Yeah, I think there is.
Trust them to do the right way.
So I guess we give it this week
Yeah.
and see how things, I mean, maybe something is breaking loose there.
I'll try to actually visit this.
And then if not, then I say maybe it's time to consider really trying to put together a local meeting whether GP's ready for it or not.
I would agree with you. Yeah, me too. I was a little disappointed that he wouldn't share anything. That's a public meeting, isn't it? GMZ public meeting?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that they're having public
I don't know that that was
meetings, that's
what
just,
meeting he went to.
You don't think so?
I don't, they should be public.
If they got big
But-
news, they would have been a meeting with Arthur, wouldn't it? I don't know.
I don't know that they're having,
Didn't she say
like,
they were in Wichita?
here.
Yeah. They were meeting somewhere.
So, I'm not sure.
Maybe that's where their earnings at too.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what's going on, but I agree. I agree that I don't think it should really be top secret. That's why I'm
part of
afraid
the-
to talk on it.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
I mean, it's,
Yeah, I think we, for the time being, we gotta just trust them that they're doing the right thing, and if we find out something different, we'll do something.
So,
I will try to visit with a couple of them.
in other updates, all three of the grain companies that have previously looked at Stafford County as a possibility have readily agreed to working with K-State. They all said, I almost always get the sense of all of them are going like, oh, well then, this could help us. Whatever.
Been trying to say that.
So, I was just pleased, you know, I hadn't talked with people at Consolidated Grain Barge for several years, and they readily remembered our previous conversations, all of the situations, and yes, we'd be very willing to contribute. They were willing to pull in some people in transportation divisions of that company that don't deal with grain, so, you know, things like wind turbine parts or whatever, you know, they would be the ones in that company to look at that kind of thing. So, I think we're progressing.
Consolidated Grain and Barges.
Yeah, CGB Enterprises actually, I guess. But traditionally, they were called Consolidated Grain and Barge. They don't have a presence in Kansas, but if you look along the Mississippi River, you know, that's part of their territory.
Serve headquarters like in Iowa.
Louisiana, New Orleans area, it's a suburb.
They've got a lot of business in Iowa.
They do. They do. I mean, that's their traditional business with barging grain down the Mississippi and exporting it to New Orleans.
What other grain companies have you contacted? I mean, you said it was three.
The ones that looked here as possibilities, that one pretty secret in KC and Twin River Garden City, which is itself a cooperative of cooperatives. So,
MKC, what's that stand for?
Mid-Kansas.
Okay.
I think they're another one that it used to stand for Mid-Kansas Co-op, but I think their actual
They
company
are.
name is MKC now.
And then they're also affiliated with one up at Canton.
They own the one in Canton. That's correct.
But that name has changed now to Conceive. I don't know what it is. They're the sign out there now.
They built it, I'll put it that way.
But they gave it a new name.
Do you have any particular connection with Kansas?
Certainly.
I used to be on board. We've got them to do several things. Pay for that.
We did
First,
cement.
I mean, we just, you know, I guess, I mean, I should just, I anticipate the way this conversation goes is not a good, I mean, he'll tell me it's not a good idea.
Kansas Way.
Yeah, and that he doesn't really want to participate.
Oh,
in
I'm
it.
sure of
It's,
that.
You mean on the grain?
On the feasibility study, but
Oh, yeah. Well, why would you want to bring in competition? Compete against yourself?
Just like
because
groceries.
if you look at it, in another sense, it gives you a customer. I mean,
what about Great River?
Because Kansas isn't exporting any of their grain. They're selling it to somebody. They're taking it to a terminal somewhere, with the exception of what's being consumed in feed yards. So, even if they don't want to build it, they could be selling the grain to this export facility and getting ultimately benefit for many is the smaller races.
I've talked to the big boy, Dwayne Johnson, city manager. I visited him a month and a half ago. He's definitely, got new innovative ideas as far as moving from ways of getting rid of our grain ourselves. So he might be a new guy to talk with.
I'll do that.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah, for about 15 minutes. And then after that, I make a motion that we go into executive session for non-elected personnel for 15 minutes.
Second.
Moving second, we go into executive session for non-elected personnel for 15 minutes. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.